they must. They must come to see the show because it's it it's a show that will make them think, will make them laugh, will make them uh, interested in in it, starting a conversation about the many things that we approach on stage, and yeah, if they hopefully they will be very entertained. It's a fun play to watch and definitely a fun play to perform. So they must come to see the show. It's gonna be a life-changing experience. Now it's gonna be a good show. Hi, this is Jean-Michel Richaud. I'm playing John in Oleanna by David Mamet. And if you want to learn more about this conversation, check us out. How did it come about? It came about a meeting with Claire and and Miguel, two wonderful people. Um, so first, it was the meeting these two wonderful individuals and see how that it really clicked. Something clicked, and then the play itself. Gosh, I mean, I knew about the play. I've never seen it performed, but reading it again or reading it for the first time, uh, oh my gosh, it's so current. It's so current, even though it was written in 91, 92, I think. It feels more necessary than ever with what we're going through, with, cancel culture, Me Too movement, and to me, it really rings true on a daily basis when I open the newspaper. So it that was an important play for me to do. Besides the fact that I'm enjoying it tremendously on stage with Claire, who's wonderful, um, and Miguel is also such a terrific director, so kind and so nurturing. Yeah, I think people will enjoy this play. It's an unusual play. The play starts between a college professor, me, and his female student, and she come to see him because she has questions about her test, and we find out that she's not doing so well in the class, and so the my character is trying to help her, and but he's got issues on his own because he's trying to buy a house. He's on a tenure track. Uh, this house, he's got a family, child. Uh, is very important to him. So his mind is somewhere else, and this student comes, and we all both anxious of the future. She really is, and I am as well. So our priorities are different. We try to communicate, but we don't really communicate, and this miscommunication starts a cycle of doom. Really, my character makes mistakes, in good-hearted mistake, but mistakes nonetheless. Claire is a wonderful young actress. I think she's very young. She's coming out of the Stella Adler Conservatory, uh, uh, and she has Miguel as a teacher. And then she's wonderful. She's always eager to try new things. She's always in a good spirit. Uh, she yeah, she's very kind. I respond to that energy. And Miguel is a also a very kind, but he's a veteran actor. Tons and tons of credits, and he knows what he's doing. And this is his first production. I think that's why he wanted to check that box as a director, and I think he's doing a wonderful job. He gives us the freedom to explore. He doesn't give us any. He gives us the parameters of scenes, but he doesn't tell us what to do right away, or even now. I mean, he gives us, and that's how you grow as an artist. You don't want to be told things right away. You want to explore, he gives us, he's a guide. He's a wonderful guide. Because as we approach the opening night, you can tell he's got his path in his mind. We are going along with him. So he gives us freedom, but you can tell he's got a vision, and this is a wonderful vision. I'd like the audience to come out excited. I'd like them to come out arguing. I'd love to have some fun, hearted conversations on the way home in the car, and yeah, that the play will stay with them, and whether or not because they'll pick a side. It's a play where you have to pick a side somehow, even though you can agree on both sides, but you tend to lean one way, so that always creates dialogue and conversation, and we live in such a polarized world that it feels like we are lacking communication, in many ways, politically at least, culturally for sure. And so if we can start conversation at any level, that's always a good thing. And if we get entertained in the process, yay. I think what I'm looking for every time I'm on stage is try to stay true to the author, to stay true to the story, and stay true to myself with person on stage. Yeah, it's always a different journey, but yeah, I'm trying to stay true to the given circumstances of the play. Yeah, and Mr. Mamet not come on stage and say, "What? What have you done to my show?" No. Yeah, I'm always trying to find the truth of it, the truth seeker. They must, they must come to see the show because it's it it's a show that will make them think, will make them laugh, will make them interested in starting a conversation about the many things that we approach on stage, and yeah, if they hopefully they will be very entertained. It's a fun play to watch and definitely a fun play to perform. So they must come to see this show. It's gonna be a life-changing experience. Now it's gonna be a good show. They should come to see. People should come to the Fringe to, well, first of all, to be part of the community. We're going back to the community. Sorry, to this community concept after the pandemic. Support artists, but to be entertained, get out of the house and have a really good time, whether it is to see our very serious show, intellectual, whatever it is, or see a stand up or a comedy. There's some really good shows out there. The office hours, evenings, we exchange our ideas and each other's shows, and there are really good shows out there. So yeah, please come out, see some good theater. My hopes and dreams for this play is, yeah, I'd love to keep the team together for sure. It's a wonderful team, and keeping it alive, see where it goes. The Fringe is, to me, first step. We'll see what happens after. We'll see where we can take the show. Hi, I'm Jean-Michel Richaud. I'm playing John in the play Oleanna at the Fringe Festival. We are playing at the Zephyr Theatre on Melrose. It's a show written by David Mamet, and it's a wonderful, I wouldn't say important, but it is a very life-changing experience. It creates dialogue, creates drama, entertainment. I couldn't recommend this show more. It's an important work to go see with a wonderful team. See you at the theater.